Let's dance! I'm Maxwell Garcia, and today we're doing a film analysis on Tua Tagovailoa. I'm glad I got that last name correct because that first name, I don't know about that. And Tua is kind of a consensus top 10 pick for the 2020 NFL Draft, but there's still some skeptics out here for him, and those people say, "Oh, he just threw slants every single time at Alabama. Oh, he had the best weapons. Always too much of a medical risk to draft in the first round." There's a lot of generalizations out there, and I wanted to dive deep into the film on a guy that says he's not playing badminton. So let's dive deep into it. RPOs, Tua's go-to play at Alabama, which was kind of too simple at times, but RPOs stand for run pass option, and it's all about the quarterback analyzing the linebacker. And if the linebacker kind of condenses to the line of scrimmage, then the quarterback's going to fake the handoff and pass it for a slant. If the linebacker goes back into coverage, then you're just going to hand the ball off. So the linebacker condenses, pull it, slant to Devontae Smith, get that yardage. Here we go, play against Duke. I really love this play because it's all about the ball placement by Tua. He doesn't put it in front, he puts it behind Waddle. He still gets it, get those yardage. This play is against Clemson. Quarterback's a little bit off, some space. Devontae Smith slant, easy. Then we have a play against Oklahoma. Devontae Smith, one of my favorite receivers to watch, even better than Jerry Jeudy, right there. And then here we have Tua doing too much, playing hero ball, wanting to force some plays. So here that guy counter, and 4 seconds, interception outside the pocket when he should have just chucked it out of bounds. Here we go, have again. He completed this ball somehow, but he should have just chucked it out of bounds or chucked it right at the ground receiver. Here we go again, outside the pocket, scrambling around, doing too much, throws it inbounds yet again for another interception. Here we have Tua on that injured right ankle. Tua scrambling and fumbles it. He could have kind of slid down or maybe just threw out of bounds, but he forced it. Here we go, scrambling again. And Tua almost throws an interception to the sideline. When you don't see anyone open, throw it out of bounds. Learn from Tom Brady. Here we go again before that amazing 2nd and 26 play. And then here we have the greatness of Tua, that nimble feet, that jerky feet that just is going to make defenders miss and gives you opportunity, which is so important right now in the NFL. You just see all these defenders going right around Tua. Woo! Here we go, Tua picking up those yardage and a first down, important. Then we have that physical mobility. Tua runs a lot. He needs to be healthy because he's not just a pure pocket passer. Here we have Tua taking a direct QB snap and running it. Again against Louisville, just a direct QB snap. And then here we have a play against Duke. Woo! Eli Manning jersey grab there, and then we have Tua scrambling for more yardage. And he doesn't really like sliding. He likes taking that physical contact. And then we have the it factor by Tua. Tua, that deep ball. Looking left, looking right. Not the deep ball. He's going to scramble for more yardage and pick up that first down on 3rd and 7. Ridiculous. And here we have that famous play, 2nd and 26. Eyes down that safety, keeps him there, holds him in position. Ball deep to Devontae Smith. 360 against Louisville. Oh, risky pass to Jerry Jeudy, but it's a TD. Then we have this pass against... No, we don't have this pass. Tua's taking it. 40 yards to the house. House call, baby. Not going to see it too often on film. He's not that much of a runner. Then we have that deep ball accuracy. That Drew Brees like deep down the field. Calvin really drops it, but that was a great ball placement. Tua fakes it to Jeudy, deep to Waddle. Then we have Cassius Stanley. I want you to look at how it's Cassius Stanley versus Devontae Smith. Tua knows he has that one-on-one matchup. Devontae Smith beats him with that speed. There again. Here we have Cassius Stanley versus Devontae Smith. Tua is going to look off that safety, hold him in position so he doesn't have a chance to help Cassius Stanley. Cassius Stanley's left on an island. Devontae Smith, touchdown all day in that great ball placement. And Tua is on fire. So hopefully you garnered a little bit more knowledge on what Tua can do. And just a quick reminder, he's a left-handed QB. Stop for emphasis, a left-handed QB. Little trivia question. Can you name 10 left-handed quarterbacks? Like, you could easily name 10 right-handed quarterbacks. Just name them all down the list in the NFL, but there's not a single starting left-handed quarterback right now in the NFL. Just to name a few, you had Steve Young, a legendary quarterback. You also had Kellen Moore, Tim Tebow, Michael Vick. Those are some left-handed quarterback names, but it's not too often to get a left-handed quarterback. So it's really unique. And when he's throwing passes, he has that left-handed mechanic in a tight spiral formation. His other arm is nice and tight to the body, and he has very good body control, whether that's kind of shifting in the pocket side to side, up and down, or scrambling outside the pocket for yards. He has great pocket awareness. One of his faults is that when he does go outside the pocket, his accuracy kind of falls off a little bit. It's kind of like a ravine. The more he goes outside the pocket and the more speed he has with his lower legs, his arms just aren't going to hang in there well. Like a Kyler Murray, when Kyler Murray is running all across the field, he has pinpoint accuracy. Tua, he kind of falls down a little bit. And this next point is something that you can't understate, and that's the leadership quality. It's that quality that is the question mark, are you going to galvanize your team? And Tua galvanizes his team. He took that starting position from Jalen Hurts, who's going to be probably a day 2 quarterback in the 2020 NFL Draft. He took a position from that guy in the national championship game, and he came back to win that game. Not only is that an it factor, but that's a factor of where you're just taking your team and lifting them up to greatness. Tua has been a winner in college. His medical history, though, yes, it's a question mark. He's had those 2 ankle surgeries, but supposedly, according to some Alabama lore, that those ankle surgeries actually make his ankles more durable. He hasn't had an ankle injury since those 2 surgeries, so maybe. But also the bigger injury question mark is that dislocated hip and that therefore fractured hip. He did get a surgery on that right away, and that allowed blood flow to go to the rest of his hip. But that's an injury that isn't too common in the NFL. You kind of saw that with Bo Jackson, and that ended his career. But with the medical technology that we have today, I think Tua is fine. And we've all seen those workout videos. Tua does still have that mobility with his hip, and he's looking good. Not 100% just yet, but if he had to start later this year in the NFL, and we don't really know if that's going to happen, but if he had to, I think he has the health ability to start. Question mark is whether you as a team, you want to put Tua in a position to get hit with those 300-pound linemen. That's up to you. And also, I really want Tua to learn how to just not take sacks, to throw the ball away. Tom Brady is the GOAT at this. He never takes sacks. He is always throwing the ball away, and if he's inside of those little margins, then he's going to chuck the ball straight down to a receiver in the area, and therefore it's not intentional grounding. I really love Tua. It's just that one problem that was eyeballing me off that film. Tua has that NFL accuracy. When he's inside the pocket and his legs are set up perfectly, he's going to dot you up. He's going to have that anticipation for the receivers. He's going to have those perfect back shoulder fades, those perfect rainbow passes down the field, the perfect line rope passes to the seams. Tua has that accuracy, that NFL accuracy check mark. Round 1 skills there. And Tua, I really do like Tua. He could develop into a great quarterback, a great NFL quarterback. He doesn't have that crazy arm strength like Patrick Mahomes. He's only going to tuck the ball like 50 to 60 yards down the field at most. And he doesn't have that throwing angles like Jordan Love or Patrick Mahomes has. He's very stable in the pocket. And he also doesn't have that insane athleticism like Lamar Jackson, but he still possesses mobility. He's kind of the jack of all trades, I want to say, but he has a great mind. He loves just knowing where his routes are. He knows where his one-on-one matchups are. And sometimes that bites him in the butt because he kind of throws with anticipation too much. and he thinks the defense is going to give him something, and then they end up not giving him, and that led to a couple interceptions. But his interception totals were kept at a minimal. It was beautiful to see Tua just playing football. He is just that distributor, and he really just loves the art of football, and he's great at it. And I think when he gets chosen by the Miami Dolphins on April 23rd, I think that's going to be a pick for the Dolphins to maybe lead that franchise into multiple Super Bowls. That's a bold claim, but I think that's a possibility with this guy. He's a question mark on that medicals. He failed, according to some sources, he failed a couple teams' medicals for the drafts, but Dolphins, you have to take this chance. You can't settle for mediocrity. You got to go for the best. And that's what Tua is. He's a pretty great prospect. Few flaws, but he's not perfect. All right, thank you for watching. That is my film analysis on Tua Tagovailoa. And make sure you bless him. Peace out.